Hi, I'm Adam Schelt, and I'd like to welcome you into my home for a few moments of mindfulness. Now today we're going to be working with a somatic exercise. In terms of mindfulness and meditation, when we talk about somatic exercise, we're talking about exercises or meditative practices that work to engage the body, the mind, the spirit, really bring ourselves into alignment. Interestingly, we find that exercises or mindfulness practices that utilize somatic response or that utilize your body in some way are actually far more effective in moving you along your mindfulness goals all the faster. So I'd like to invite us to find a nice comfortable sit. I'm going to walk you through this practice and then you can try it on your own. As with any good meditation practice or mindfulness exercise, when we're sitting, we sit with our back in alignment, our spinal column nicely stacked, our shoulders down away from our ears, a gentle arch in the low of our back, enough space to create a lot of room for us to have deep inhalations, but enough support for us to feel comfortable and supported in a chair. From here, you're going to let your eyes close if you're comfortable in whatever space you are in. And you're going to let your hands come out like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill this one hand, your right hand, with all the goodness you have within you. Your capacity for love, your capacity for generosity, loving kindness, all the good stuff that is directly about you. It's going to go into this right hand. And in the left hand, you can probably imagine all the not so great stuff. Maybe those character flaws, those things that stress you out, those inner anxieties, your inner negativity, and your inner negative voice. All that goes over here in the left hand. So you have your right filled with your inner positive voice, your inner goodness, and your left filled with that stuff about you, that negative inner voice about yourself that we're going to work with. Now, over the course of this mindfulness exercise, you're going to work to increase the good and decrease the bad. You're going to let your eyes close during this exercise and visualize this goodness growing, becoming stronger, becoming bigger, becoming brighter, becoming warmer. And this not so great hand, this negativity hand, is going to atrophy. It's going to become smaller. That negative thinking, that negative visualization in this left hand is going to become denser. It's going to crumple in on itself. It's going to become darker. It's going to become less relevant. Now, eventually, as you're feeling comfortable in this exercise, you can even move your head toward the good hand, so that it's truly what is present for you. And you're going to let this left hand, the hand filled with negativity, you're going to let it go. You're going to let it fall away. You're going to let that negativity tumble out into nothingness where it belongs. Now, what this exercise does is that it reinforces all the good stuff about you. And like I just said, it lets that negative thinking, that negative inner voice completely go away. You're going to sit with that. You're going to let this right hand grow. You might even bring it in front of yourself. You're going to envision and feel, truly feel with your mind's eye, all that goodness enriching your body, nourishing your soul, becoming part of you. And at the end, you're going to return your mind to your breath, as we always do, just to find a nice little place of center. Slowly flutter your eyes open, come back into your space, and go about your day. Now, the nice thing about this exercise is that you can take it with you. Wherever you have your hands, you can do this exercise. And you don't even need to completely have a full sit to connect back to this moment. All you need to do is throughout your day or in whatever kind of moment you might notice that the negative hamsters run around the wheel or whenever you're feeling tense, all you got to do is look at that right hand and connect back to the memory of this exercise. Likewise, you can easily just look at the left hand, let it go. mentally connecting right back to this moment in which you're engaged in this practice of goodness and letting go of negativity. And you can do that anywhere you're at. Now, doing this exercise once, and only once, is probably not going to get you too far. That's why we call it practice. You do it, and do it, and do it some more to really start developing those muscles internally to help you get to your goals of mindfulness and meditation. So I advise checking in with this mindfulness practice daily, weekly, whatever works for you. But definitely make it a practice, something that you can keep up with on a regular basis. And my bet is what you will find is that eventually on down the road, this good positive hand just becomes who you are, and it becomes much easier to simply let go of negativity, negative beliefs, and negative thinking. To let all that bad stuff just fall into oblivion where it belongs. So I hope you've enjoyed these few moments of mindfulness. Again, I'm Adam Schelt. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like what you've seen. Definitely click like. And if you're interested, I have a guided meditation also on a YouTube channel that will walk you through this very same exercise. So again, feel free to subscribe. Definitely click like. And I'll see you next time. Be well.